Welcome back, guys, to the Pointer Man Show. Today, I want to do a quick dive into the world of storytelling in video games. To help extend the topics of today's video, I'll be using a game called Astral Sin. So, let's begin. There are two main elements of how to tell a story in a video game. First one up is plot. Plot is basically consists of characters and setting. They go hand in hand to make the story of the game, like a protagonist fighting a group of baddies at an area. Very simple, very easy to catch on. I'll show an example real quick.
For centuries, the galaxy has been shaken by an endless war. A brutal conquest led by a bloodthirsty general. He's called the Master. His armies of soulless, replaceable creatures crush and invade planets in an instant. Then the Master arrives and selects a handful of survivors. The strongest, the bravest, the smartest. The rest must choose between obedience or death. The prisoners of the Master are scattered in astral prisons, museums to the glory of this vicious war. 12 supernatural and overpowered beings guard these astral prisons from which no one can escape. The Zodiacs. To carry out my mission, I found a way to infiltrate the garden, the central prison. A trip without a way out. My mission? Eliminate the Master.
As you can see, the intro gave you the characters of the game, the protagonist, the villain, and the setting. Many games follow this usual format for their plot. In this area, a hero wants to take down some baddies. The second main element of telling a story in a video game is using lore. Now, lore is just a fancy word for game terms of history. It's the history of the world, history of the characters, history of the weapons. Basically, what happened that makes the setting. Like what did the characters do? What weapon they use? Where did they go? It could be literally anything. Like, it's a little complicated compared to plot, but if you're just thinking of just history of like everything in the game, that's basically what it means. So again, it's like objects, people, and possibly, if you want to go like very technical, setting. The setting could be an object, but I'll show an example real quick in the Astral Sin game. Here is an example of character lore. It details what the character background is and how they came to be in the story. Here is the example of a game object lore. They usually give you the history of what this object is or how characters interact with it. Well, that's for today's video. Just for a short recap, there's two main elements of telling a story in video games. It's plot, which consists of characters and setting, and there's lore, which is just the history of the game setting. Hope you guys have a blessed day, and catch you next time. See you.